It has this really beautiful pattern to the work. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the column and bowl stitch. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4. So for the stitch, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 8 plus 12. So in my case, I have 28. So for row 1, we're going to start with working 5 treble crochets into the 8th chain from the hook. So we're going to skip 7 chains. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Into the 8th one, we're going to work 5 treble crochets. So for a treble crochet, we yarn over twice, insert our hook, grab the yarn and pull it through. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops at a time, 3 times. So that was my first treble crochet, and now I'm going to do 4 more. Yarn over twice, grab the yarn, pull it through 2 loops at a time. That was my second. So into the same chain, I'm going to work 5. I'll see you when I'm done. All right, so I'm done my 5 treble crochets into the same chain. So now we're going to skip 3 chains. So we skip 1, 2, 3, and then do 1 treble crochet into the next. One treble crochet there. And now you can start your row repeat. You're going to skip 3 chains and then do 5 treble crochets into the next. So skipping 1, 2, 3 into the next, doing 5 treble crochets. So this is my first one. And I'm going to do 4 more into the same chain, and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I'm done the 5 treble crochets into the same chain. So now continuing the row repeat, you're going to skip 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And then do 1 treble crochet into the next chain. So into the 4th there, a treble crochet. And that ends the row repeat. You can go back to the beginning of it by skipping 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And into the next doing 5 treble crochets. So do that, and I'll see you when you're done the 5 treble crochets into the same chain. I'm done the 5 treble crochets into the same chain, and now we're going to continue the row repeat. We're going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then do 1 treble crochet into the next, which will take you to the end of the row. And that there is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 4, which counts as a treble crochet. So that's chain 4 and flip our work. So you're going to start by doing 2 treble crochets into the first stitch. So we yarn over, and into this very first stitch, we do 2 treble crochets. That's my first one. And that's my second one. So now we're going to skip 2 treble crochets and then do 1 treble crochet into the next. So essentially into the 3rd treble crochet of the previous, let's call this the bowl. So into the 3rd treble crochet of it, you're going to do a treble crochet. And now we're going to start a row repeat. You're going to skip 2 treble crochets and then do 5 treble crochets into the next one. So we're skipping 2 and then into the next, which is the column, the single treble crochet of the previous row, the only one that you did. In the middle, there you're going to do a treble crochet. Oh, no. Sorry, into there you're going to do 5 treble crochets. So that was my first one. Second one, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Because you're doing essentially what's called a bowl, you're going to do that on top of the previous column. So now continuing the row repeat, we're going to skip 2 treble crochets and then do 1 treble crochet into the next one, which is the 3rd one of the previous bowl. So into there, a treble crochet. And that ends the row repeat. You can go back to the beginning of it by skipping 2 treble crochets and then into the next one doing 5 treble crochets, all into the same spot. So I'll see you when I have 5 treble crochets here. Okay, I just did my 5 treble crochets into the same space. Continuing the row repeat, we're going to skip 2 treble crochets and into the next one doing 1 treble crochet. So you can go back to the beginning of the row repeat. Once you get to the end of the row, you'll be left with 3 stitches, which will be 2 treble crochets in the turning chain. So we're going to skip the 2 treble crochets, and into the top of the turning chain, you're going to do 3 treble crochets. So this is 1, 2, and 3. Oh, almost lost it there. Okay. And so this here ends row 2. For row 3, you want to chain 4 and flip your work. You're going to skip the first stitch, and then you're going to start the row repeat. So we're starting the row repeat with a skip 2 and then doing 5 treble crochets into the next. So the next one is essentially going to be the column. So into there we do 5 treble crochets. Do that, and I'll see you when I'm done the 5. Okay, I'm done my 5 treble crochets here. So we can continue the row repeat. You're going to skip 2 treble crochets and then do 1 treble crochet into the next. So into the third of the 5 treble crochets from the previous row, you're going to do 1 treble crochet for a column. And now you can continue, go back to the beginning of the row repeat. That ends the row repeat there. So going back to the beginning, skipping 2, and then doing 5 treble crochets into the next one, which is the column of the previous row. So into there, doing 5 treble crochets, and I'll see you when you're done that. Okay, cool. I just finished the 5 treble crochet. And now continuing the row repeat, we skip 2 and then do 1 treble crochet at the very last one. So you can continue this row repeat, and I'll see you at the end of the row. So I'm at the end of the row here, and I just want to show you for the last bit of the row repeat, you're going to skip the 2 treble crochets, and then you're going to do your final treble crochet into the top of the turning chain. So into there, we're doing a treble crochet. And that there ends row 3. Moving forward, just want to repeat rows 2 and 3 back and forth until you have the desired length of your work or a finished swatch. And here we have it. This is really lovely. I like this one a lot because it's just treble crochets, so it's really fast to work with. It's also a very intuitive repetition because the columns go kind of in between, like right in the middle of the bowls, and then vice versa. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.